Yo, it's your man C. Scott. Welcome back to this week's edition of Coffee Grind. And this week I'm talking with Miss Corri Taylor, Mrs. Corri Taylor. She is a graphic designer and just all around fantastic artist, all right? She does a lot of my logos. We're gonna be talking about that here in this week. Now, a couple of things. We are changing up a little bit of the format of Coffee Grind due to some feedback and some thoughts of my own. All right, Coffee Grind is going to be on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They're going to be smaller segments, but you can definitely tune in to each small segment and get some key nuggets. All right, so I got me a notebook because I'm always saying get a notebook, right? So I got me a notebook. So whenever you see me writing stuff down, it's probably something you need to pay attention to because I will be writing stuff down myself. So here's how we're going to do it. A couple things I want you to listen to with Miss Corri Taylor. Put it in the work, even though it's not in your field, still put in the work, all right? Making a contract with yourself, a verbal contract with yourself. What's the other note that I got? Oh, believe in yourself enough to put yourself out there. That's a key one. That one hit my soul. So anyways, get yourself a notebook, a pen. I got a couple of them, all right? Get yourself some good ass coffee and get ready for this week's edition of Coffee Grind. And tune in Wednesday and Friday too. But Coffee Grind. Did I say Coffee Grind? Coffee Grind. That's good. Coffee Grind. That's good.
This guy.
Anyways, I'm here with Mrs. Did I say it right?
Mrs.
Okay. Corri Taylor.
There you go. There you go.
Graphic designer
Yes.
extraordinaire, but jack of all trades, really. And what am I looking at? Right here. Jack of all trades, really. But no, thank you for agreeing to have some coffee with me.
Definitely.
And chat and talk about whatever it is we talking about, because I don't know.
Right.
But you know what? Where I want to start off with, so we were just kind of briefly talking about what I want to do with my book and everything, because you do a lot of like my logos, and we're just gonna pop that up on the screen. We got we got this one, which it should be right about here, unless we're pointing it the wrong way. Right there, that you did for this. So definitely appreciate that. But yeah, if you could, but so we were kind of sketching and coming up with some ideas. You want to show them just a quick little preview of what you got coming up. So,
All right.
so this was literally in what, like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
5 minutes rough sketch. All right, that's it. That's all they get. That's it. That's all they get.
All right.
But so yeah, so you've been doing you know, some of my logos, you know, quite a few of my logos, and you do logos for other people. So this, if you could kind of just talk about getting into what made you get into it.
What made me honestly get into graphic design, I had a friend back home in DC. Shout out to Milton.
I don't know you, but you gotta be cool people.
He actually was taking the course, and I really didn't know where I was. Really. At that point, I had dibbled and dabbled in science and tech. Actually, we went to North Carolina A&T, had a math scholarship, whole full ride. Okay. But it just was not fulfilling what I really wanted to do. So when I went back home, my mom had moved to DC from Maryland. Okay. And I actually went to school with Milton. We just didn't know each other. We actually went to the same middle school. It just, you know, it just happened. It brought us back together, had the same friends and everything, but we never knew each other. Right. That's what got the ball rolling. And I ended up doing graphic design from there, which I ended up getting my associate's degree from DC from. Hanging out with Milton, just finding out different people, going in different circles. That's when my friend and brother Daryl, who's in Pittsburgh, tattoo artist, look him up.
but no Steelers.
He introduced me to a company called NMGDM.
NMGDM. Okay.
And that's where I got my start. It wasn't like a big office or anything. It was actually a house that they changed into an office. And shout out to Mr. Tap Gardner, who gave me my start in graphic design.
We doing all shout outs.
I'm Tap Gardner.
There you go.
are the man.
Yep.
Still doing his photography to this day. Tap.
Tip.
T-E-P.
Tip Gardner.
T-E-P.
T-E-P. Tap. I'm sorry.
Tap Gardner.
Hey, hit me up. You'll be on here.
He's still doing his photography.
Okay.
Worked for him for a while, and through different circles and things, got in contact with an old friend, Tiffany Hawkins, who hooked me up with Sandra Holloway from a nonprofit, which still is there today, called City at Peace, DC, specifically DC, City at Peace, DC. Their musical theater group that works with you from 13 to 18, and she was the, granted at NMGDM I was published and I saw my work out there. Okay. She's the one where I started doing playbills. And started seeing my posters in front of different famous theaters like Lincoln Theater and the Atlas, I believe it was. It was just so, it was overwhelming, but at the same time exciting. Right. Because you're riding down the street. Right. And it's like that's me. I did that. Yeah. And that's definitely where I got my start. Then my mom moved to North Carolina after she retired. And honestly, I sort of kind of lost my way about it for a while. Ended up doing just bad things. Bad life choices. Yeah, that happens. But, you know. And, you know, but I can say that this April, my birthday month, I'll be 13 years sober from those bad choices. Oh, okay. Congratulations. There you go. It actually, you know, all works out in the end. I took care of my mom with my sister from 2009 to 2018. Okay. She passed a couple of years ago. Sorry. It's okay. But I'm really at that point now, with all that going on, really finding my voice again in the graphics world. Right. Getting caught up on the newer trends. Right. And finding that I really haven't lost my voice. Right. In this, and that it wasn't really hard to get back into. Right. And like anything, it's finding the right people, finding the right connections, putting yourself around positive people. Right. Let's say that first. Positive people. There you go. That are interested, even if they aren't interested in the same thing, they can put you in the circles, right, so that you may thrive. Go in the same direction. Exactly. Right. That is the. Please focus on a positive crowd. There you go. That is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Even if you don't know them, meetups, LinkedIn, so many different things you can do. Just put yourself in a positive space, right, and you can take off from there. Right. Okay. Got it. So hold on, we got a lot. Let me get my pen. Okay. You good? So we got a lot to unpack there. Right. Because I'm like, wait. All right. So, but yeah, okay. Positive crowd, of course. People that are moving, and they could, like you said, they could be in a different industry, but as long as they're moving forward. Exactly. Okay. That's a key one. So, people that are moving forward. The other thing that I heard you say is that you had. And I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. Right. Is that you had people, or you like universe, God, life, or whatever you want to call it, was kind of guiding you that way. Exactly. You were being guided because you had somebody that you went to middle school with that was at the same school that you were at for, you know, for arts. Exactly. That you had no clue. Had no clue. It wasn't until I just happened to be at his house and I saw when you work. Middle school, and I was like, wait a minute, we're the same age. Yeah. So we're going through, we found each other's pictures. It's like, oh my God. We were it was just, that was so crazy to me. Right. So it just sort of kind of took off from there. It just took off from there. Yep. So I mean, and I think a lot of people don't really, or people that don't really see or think that those little signs. Yeah. You know, those little things that will kind of. This is even a sign. Okay. How so? I'll tell you how.